Have it. Hi, everybody. Here it is. Here we are.
Hey.
Now we're back. We started and then we ran the open. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you know, running from meeting to meeting. And here we are.
Well, Jamie, how are you doing up there in the land of port?
Yeah. I'm in Port Townsend today. Had some fantastic real estate meetings today. So,
Awesome.
yeah, life is good. It's all Christmased up here.
Oh,
Um,
I bet it's
we got
gorgeous
Jonas
up
got
there. I
green
mean,
on the
all
wall.
the town. I mean, it was such a gorgeous day. So let's just start right there. When you have as beautiful a day as we've had, you just, especially up in Port Townsend, there's so many views of so many different things.
For sure. Yeah. I spent most of the afternoon inside of a conference room. That's always a fun view. But but earlier in the day, I did get a chance to walk around. I took some pictures and I meant to post them earlier today, but I will post them. It was just gorgeous. The mountains
Yeah.
are out and the
Yes.
ferries heading into the mountains. It was just a beautiful, beautiful day up here.
That's awesome. Totally,
So
totally awesome.
yeah, what'd you do all day? Or
Uh,
maybe we don't want to know, or we can look
I
at
don't
your face.
I guess I don't know how to answer that anymore because we might have people watching that want to know more. So
That is true. That
yeah,
is true.
yeah.
All
But
right. Well, you
I
were
did
busy.
post a few pictures of the painful procedure I went through today, and yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, it is painful as one who knows. Um, I feel your
Oh,
pain.
love it when
So
us girlfriends get together and exchange beauty tips. So yeah.
I know, right? Yeah.
Oh
Good
my goodness.
times.
Yeah.
Hey, you had a big show this weekend at the
Oh,
Admiral. How was
at
that?
the Admiral Theater. I get to have fun in my life, and I definitely did it that night. Um, I I've been producing these shows there now for the last 3 years, and the one complaint the Admiral Theater's had is that I've only been doing 3 to 5 minutes, and just getting out of the way of the people I've been bringing in, and so this time I didn't hire an opener, and I did the open slot, and I yeah, I had so much fun because it's such a great stage. It's huge, it's massive. Tim did something that I didn't know that he did it until after the show when people are going, "How cool was that to have an 80-foot Chris behind you on the stage?" I'm like, "What?" And so he put up a scrim of me, and I never saw it. I got
Oh,
home and
that's cool.
he sent me a picture of it, and I'm like, "I gee, you sneak," I snuck up on it myself. I didn't even know it. So, but
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
yeah, and it ended up being one of those perfect "I'm glad I did it" moments because I don't talk good about this kind of subject, but there was some fans that have been at a lot of my shows through the years, and they had so many relatives in town, and they bought seats specifically just to see me, and so and it just was a great moment for them, and then that is a great moment for me, and we got pictures with everybody and that kind of stuff. So it was just I got to be a bit of a rock star, and it was really cool. So
Well, you are a star, so you deserve that. That's pretty great. And you've been doing. I mean, people know you go out and do comedy shows, and you
yeah,
meet them all over. But you've been doing comedy for a long time.
yeah. 1987 is when it all started. So that's a few years ago. So and actually it started in kindergarten, but I started getting paid. I started getting paid in '87. How's that sound? The rest of it
Well,
was just shenanigans that I ended up time in offices and talking to principals and correction. Yeah, trying to correct my behaviors, and I get
yeah.
paid
Well,
for
you had to practice. you know.
Yeah, yes, I did. Yeah. And I've always believed in live. Might as well do out in public what you were going to do on stage. And I enjoy those moments as much as anything. So
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good for you. And then this weekend we have some big weekends coming up.
it's going to be so much fun to be a volunteer with a thing called Shop with a Cop. Is about as cool of a thing that you could ever do in your life. So, when we talk to people and people ask us, how do I get involved? Well, this is one of those weekends. Come out and check it out. Just if you don't understand what Christmas is all about, stop at Shop with a Cop this weekend and just watch how amazing moments happen all around you. And then next year, get involved.
Yeah, no kid. I mean, when you talk about amazing moments, it really is just kind of it's magical
Oh,
um, to see the things that happen and to be a part of those moments
yeah.
and experiences. Um, it's so incredible, and I just walk out of there with
Oh,
um, completely exhausted, but
yes.
um, but my heart is so full because
Yeah.
truly we've changed the lives in one day
Yes.
of um, hundreds of kids.
Oh, I
And
love it.
so this Saturday at the Poulsbo Walmart, the Walmart in
Yep.
Poulsbo,
Yep.
starting at 3:30. If you're out shopping, you're going to know and recognize the chaos when four giant school buses and a whole bunch of police officers come pulling in there.
It's
And
amazing.
yeah, it is amazing as yeah, magical, all of those things. And
Every
then
department in
for
Kitsap County, every cop department in Kitsap County, you're gonna see. So
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. And outside of Kitsap County too. So
Oh
in
yeah,
Washington
that's
State
true.
Patrol, we have Seattle police officers
Yep.
that come,
Yep.
Jefferson County Sheriff, the Navy, the Coast Guard. It's
Oh
so incredible how
yeah.
many people show up for this. So
It's the
um,
best.
I can't wait. I'm
Yeah, I
super
can't wait.
excited.
I really, truly, I want to be there. And it it kind of I was in a text string with some of the cops and to get my timeline straight, and they started using like uh, we got to be at 1600 and then at 1515 and then 1542, and it's just like,
I know.
oh, these are times on a clock that I don't have.
Well, and Scott will tell me all the time, yeah, 1500, 1600. I'm like, what time is that? He's like,
Yeah,
well, it's 1600. I'm like, can we use like real time? Because
yeah.
I don't know about those things.
Yeah,
But
because I knew I was supposed to be doing something at 1700, but I had a meeting at 5 o'clock, and I think those are the same thing. So it just,
I think so. Yeah.
yeah,
No, it's
yeah,
pretty funny. So, yeah, crazy times. But the other piece of it too is so we're going to be there in Paulsboro at the Walmart on Saturday, and then on Sunday,
yes,
the Port Orchard Police Department
yes,
is going to be doing that in Port Orchard.
yeah. So there's another opportunity just right there, and that one's not at the as late. I think it has real time. Yeah, what time do I have on that one? Port Orchard, 2 p.m. or something like that, which is
I think it is at
1400.
2. I don't know
What?
about 1400, but I think it is at 2 p.m.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, yeah, but nonetheless, that's just going to be a really super time and yeah, really special. So, um, yeah, yeah, that's fine. So Larry's walking out of the office. He just turned all the lights off. So,
I love it.
I,
Yeah.
yeah,
I hope you're not losing power
drive
up
safe.
there.
No,
Yeah.
no, no, it's all good. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That is so great.
No, I'm fine. Thank you. Yep. No, it's yeah, I'm the last man standing in here. Yeah, the whole
Totally
place is
live.
all
I love it.
empty. Yeah. Yep, it's all good. Yeah.
Oh,
So no,
that is
we're in a
awesome.
great spot here right across from the ferry. And so yeah, we see all
Oh,
the ferries come in and
oh,
out
that's
and
great.
it's a magical spot here for
Oh, that's the
sure.
best.
So,
That's the best, Jamie.
and so then next Saturday
Hmm.
is Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots at the Kitsap Pavilion, starting at, and that one is the real time. It's at 7 a.m. So they don't add anything to that at all. So
Even though it's the Marines, they use real time.
yeah, they get into the weird time after lunch. Sometime they do that, but
Oh,
and
gotcha. Yeah.
that's something that Carrie Selby sent you and I a little flyer, and I've been forwarding that around the internet and stuff. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of people right now that have not signed up to register to be part of Toys for Tots, to get gifts for their kids and stuff. And boy, now is the time. You got to fill that out early if you're going to do that. And they are getting record numbers as we speak. So um, I know the Kitsap uh, uh, Greater Kitsap Chamber of Commerce has put out helped the Marines put out about 100+ boxes, but I think in the county total there's like 200 boxes. So
Wow.
um, and donation stations. So be cognizant of that. Look at around the community and just know that the need is there this year. So
Absolutely. Yeah, fill those boxes. I know I've seen them in downtown Polsbo,
yeah,
um, at the land title. I think there's one over at Maynard's.
yep,
So that's
yep,
where I've been kind of directing people.
yep,
Um, but I'm seeing a lot of people on like Facebook groups who are saying, "How can I get some help for my kids? How can I get some
yeah,
help buying things for my kids for Christmas?" So,
yes,
this is Toys for Tots fills a giant need in our community. And so, if you do have a need, go sign up. Go get signed up for
yep.
for your kids for this
Just do
Christmas.
it. Now's the time. Get yourself signed up and yeah, let's do some magic for you and your family, and then down the road look back and say, yeah, that helped me out a ton. Now it's my turn to give back. So
Right.
that's the way it works the best. So
Well, and at the same time, yeah, if you don't need help and you're out shopping for kids or even not shopping for kids, hit that toy aisle at Walmart or Fred Meyer or Target.
yes,
And even if all you do is pick up one toy, pick up one Barbie, pick up
yeah,
one, you know, um, photo tripod for a phone for a kid, just take that and
yes,
drop it in Toys for Tots bin. And if you don't know where to find a Toys for Tots bin, drop us a message and
yeah.
we'll come and get it from you. So,
Yep. If you want to make a kid's Christmas that much better, get them one of those Nerf Husky footballs. And if you don't like a neighbor kid, give them a Wazoo Husky football. And yeah, there's
yeah. Speaking of that, you had a good weekend.
oh, unbelievable. I tell you, I've worn crimson other than today. I've got my W on. In honor of all my Cougs friends and relatives and stuff, because they put it to us, but we still undefeated, so we're 12-0, and but I love my Cougs, and they played a heck of a ball game, and but now we get to face the Ducks again this Friday night, so for the Pac-12 championship game, so.
Wow. Well, good luck. But I'll tell you, they made it a tough game.
They sure did. And it's been like that all year long. But at the end of the game, when the clock goes to zeros, we've been W. We've been winning. So I love how the Ducks are calling us out, saying we're the weakest 0-12 team that's ever played football. So you know what? Okay.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah, I
I'll be the
guess.
weakest winner all day long if that's what you
Yeah,
need.
yep. I guess if that makes you feel better, it's okay.
That's funny.
It is funny. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Well, good times.
It
Good
is
times.
it is the good times, Jamie. It really is.
Yeah, well, and the times are getting crazier too. I mean, Christmas is what, like less than a
Oh,
month away,
yeah.
and the new year is
Yeah.
just over a month away. I can't
Yeah.
even believe that.
Yeah. This month is over before it's even starting. So
Yeah.
and to think we still have 2 days left in November, and then away we go. It's off to the races starting Friday, December 1. Here we go.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing I love Christmas so much because I'm already working into 2024.
Yes.
but but Christmas is my jam. So I'm
It's the
super excited about
best.
that.
You know,
It's the
you know,
best.
I the 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 whole idea that we're, you know, in this world alone and stuff, we're not. We're surrounded by
No.
all this wealth of beauty and happiness and love and respect and support, and it goes on and it goes unnoticed. But the more you get involved in any one of those words I just said, the better you'll feel about your life and your day and the world we live in, because amazing things are going on in and around this community. And just latch on to that. And uh, what's the perspective of breathe twice, exhale once, and before before you say anything negative about somebody, not understanding what their actual situation is. So I get the perspective of one of my winning moments this last weekend was this 3-year-old boy on the spectrum who is just not nonverbal, can't touch, can't just the whole just he's in his little world. And by the end of the night, and 2 hours in and around me, um, he came up and gave me a hug. And
Mm,
his mom was in full tears, and I got a hug from a man that nearly broke my ribs. The father. And so, um, there's no such thing as it can't happen or it won't happen if you just spend some time with something and find a way in. So that's let the miracles happen. They're supposed to happen. So, and be cognizant of those moments, and be wary that people around you are going through things that you have no idea. So just be present in those moments.
yeah, absolutely. No, that's powerful
Yeah.
because we do let life happen so fast, don't we?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
those moments come and go, and we miss them,
Yes.
and then they're gone. Like earlier today, I got a this isn't political. This is me being emotional. I got an email, and on the top of the email, it was a photo of President Jimmy Carter
Ah.
at his wife's memorial service. And
Yes.
I'll tell you what, I looked at that picture and I literally started crying.
I bet.
And you know, when you he's 99 years old, I'm
Yes.
confident and
Yeah.
certain that he waited for his wife to go
Yeah.
before he went. He
I
went
mean,
there
he's
today
been
to
in
say goodbye to her,
hospice
and
care for a couple of months now too, and for
yeah,
him to be there for his wife all the way through this. Um, I just find that amazing, and you spent time in his church. I mean, goodness sakes. I mean, you've spent time with him.
right. That I will chalk up the moments that I had with
Yeah,
Jimmy Carter and Rosalind Carter as
Rosalind.
some of the most impactful moments of my life.
Wow.
And I went all the way there to Plains, Georgia,
Yeah.
specifically to see him and my friend Kelly and I. And it was um, it was an amazing, incredible time where um, it was meant to be all kinds of things.
Yeah.
He and I had a little bit of a dialogue, and in a group of hundreds of people. And then, we weren't sure we were actually going to get into um, the main auditorium for his Sunday school service. And at
Wow.
the last minute, they called us in because they moved somebody out. And guess where we were sitting when they called us in at the very last minute?
Right there.
Directly behind him, directly
Wow.
behind him.
Wow.
And so it's one of those things that it was meant to be, and it was
Yeah.
emotional and really impactful. Um, to see a human being
Hmm.
who is so all about the world.
Yeah.
Other people. He cares
Yeah.
so much about other people,
Yeah.
and I truly believe he cared so much about his wife that he
Yes.
waited
Yeah.
until she left.
I
Um,
love it. I
and
love it.
and we'll lose him soon. And so to
Yes.
see him today at
Yeah.
99 years old
Wow.
at the memorial service for his wife, and he does not look well,
Yeah.
I could not help but just have
Yeah.
tears.
Yeah.
And so, if only we could all be a little bit more like Jimmy Carter. I don't care about his politics. I don't care
No,
about
it's
any of that.
it's humanity. Yeah, I think,
Hmm.
and again, we stay away from politics. Period. Um, but he built bridges in people's hearts, and what
Agreed.
he did after his presidency in communities in his hometown, but around the world, is why he. I mean, there's going to be nobody ever like him. I mean, there's nobody. There is not. I mean, what he and his wife did as a couple around this world. He lived it. He lived what he believed, and he had the opportunity to do it. And I just forever plus 2 days love him as a leader of what he continued to do throughout his life.
And the legacy, and just the legacy that he leaves behind is
Yeah,
it's made me a better person without a
I
doubt.
love it. I love
And
it. I mean,
so
teaching in church. I mean, just that. If he would have just done that.
at 95 years old, yeah.
Yeah, if that's what he was known for, just that, but it's not, and it's just um, it's one of those things that leaves you in awe, and and then those people out there that are looking, to be involved, just look at your day, look at your week, and start looking at writing down what you're doing and how long you're doing it, and then start realizing how much of that is not impactful for any reason, and just start changing an hour out of your week,
Right.
just 1 hour out of your week. Just take something that you can say, I don't need to sit at the video game, or I don't need to scroll on Facebook for 2 hours, or I don't need to, something, and just go out and get involved. You'll just, yeah, just do it. Just do it.
Just do it. That's right.
Yeah.
That's it. Buy one toy for Toys for Tots this year. Buy one
Yeah.
toy.
Just
One.
one toy. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And
So,
and 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 it can be either a Barbie or a Washington Husky football.
but the Cougs footballs might be on sale.
That
So,
then you could get two. So thank you, Cougs. you know, that's true. That's true.
all
Uh,
right.
all
Well, my
right.
friend, I got a long drive home.
Why don't you hang up on me, and let's see each other at some Shop with a Cop this weekend, and
For sure.
maybe I think there's like a Jensen Group event going on this weekend as well. Looking forward to that.
Yep.
And um, as you travel with that wonderful full moon, which is going to be a beautiful drive tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, we're one day past the Beaver Moon, and my nephew who plays for the University of Oregon, not UO, but Oregon State, and as a Beaver, I'm thinking of him right now. So there you go.
Perfect. Well, hey, so mom was watching. Hi, mom. She said
Hi,
hi.
Mom.
And Debbie Flint Swer said hello. So
Hello.
thanks everybody for tuning in and
Thanks.
joining Chris and me, and we
Hey, and
appreciate
go
it.
watch our interview with Santa. It's on the internet, and Jamie and I got to interview Santa. It's trending all over the place. I even had a sister of mine who's not even on any social media or whatever was told about it, and she ended up watching it. So there you go.
That's awesome.
It
Yeah.
is awesome.
Well, it's out there, and show it to your kids. So
Yep.
my grandkids watched it, and they had a nice understanding of a better understanding of Santa Claus. So
I
and
I
they're
loved
gonna
it.
see Santa this weekend. So
I can't wait to thank him and give him a big hug. But nothing but love to you there, Jamie. Safe travels, and do some good out there in Kitsap and beyond, folks.
all right. Take care, friend.
Take care. Woohoo!